Hey, welcome to the channel DJI Seniors. So last video we have discussed that what are the risks we need to avoid. So this time we're gonna be like going to a more specifics that what kind of emails we gonna be just like came across and what are the safety tricks and what kind of websites you need to avoid. So my senior fellows, so the first thing is just like a calm practical guide we're gonna do for shopping and the email safety. So this all is brought by like DJI Seniors Online. So our mission is to teach the seniors. Okay, let's go ahead. So what we're gonna cover is just like two simple skills that protects you from online. The first is online shopping safety. So trust only those stores which are trustworthy, and do look for like potluck icon which I will demonstrate. The secondly, we will go to that sporting deals that are too good, so we need to be much more like curious about it. The third is we're gonna credit cards. So the second part gonna be like what are phishing emails. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, so online shopping safety, six simple habits we need to prevent. The first is stick to well-known stores, for example the Walmart, Amazon, and the other official brands. If the site looks unfamiliar, pause before buying. That's the scammers foremost trick that they're gonna catch, or they're gonna lead you to the website which are not actually the official brand website. So look at the bot which I have discussed before. You need to be look for this bot that that whether you are just like actually finding this bot or not. This is the most important. So you need to first look for, and it's just next to the website, as I have demonstrated. So without this part log, no need to just enter your credentials or the debit or credit card numbers. So if the address bar shows a cross out spot log or not secure, close the page. That's the first policy. Okay, the secondly, watch for the deals. They are saying it's if it seems to be too good to be true, so it usually the 1,000 items for $50. So you need to be more careful that whether this is like practically possible or not. So scammers use unbelievable discounts, so in order to grab your attention. The foremost is use your credit cards rather than your debit card, because credit cards can be is far more easier to get your money back if something goes wrong. So credit cards are much more strong fraud protection, easy to dispute a charge. So always remember, this is the most important, never use a public Wi-Fi, because we don't know that the public Wi-Fi gonna what it's gonna bring. So for example, coffee shops, libraries, we don't know that who is actually controlling, so whether they are secure or not, or they have been hacked. So we don't know about it. And read the reviews before, this is more important, before buying, and check that the other customers say about unfamiliar sellers, or some no reviews, or all of them are just fake and glowing. It just all of them are just very good, very good. So match the pattern. If there's a mixed of reviews, that is okay. If there's only the glowing one, the product is the best, this product couldn't be found anywhere else, so that means there's something fishy. So it's need to be a little caution goes a long way. If something feels off, so it's okay to close the page. The second one is like, spotting the phishing emails, so how to recognize. So the thing is like, for example, here is like support amazon.com. This is the real and the genuine one, you can see. And here is like, the fake one. You can see here like support at the rate amazon security.com. Or you can see you like, they have used, instead of o of amazon, they use the zero, so that is the big click. So you need to be more conscious about these kind of like, small tactics the hackers can use in order to like, lead you to their own website. So your account, like, there would be like urgency emails, like scary language, like your account going to be suspended, so you're going to be suspended, just need to verify now. So never ever, the big companies do like that, so they never gonna push you. So this is like, red flag for you. So the thing is like, don't click the rings right away, just hover on it just like that. So here you can say just whenever you are just hovering on it, or for if are you using from the phone, just hold for a while, so you will see like, unauthorized suspicious website like that. So be remember like, these kind of websites are like scheme, simply scheme, does not match the real company's website at all. So this is the thing. Okay, so always, although this have been, overcome due to the ai, but there is a lot of spelling mistakes, so real companies didn't do a proofread carefully. So that could be like, in on like, scamming sites, there are like a lot of phishing or kind of words, as well as, like phrasing, typos, and the formatting could be like, you can judge it out. So never share your personal things on email, for example like, your bank. So the irs or any real company will never ask you to email your password, ssn, or a full card number, so be remember that. Okay, so when in doubt, contact the company directly. Just go to a browser and, just search the name, and, you can find the official service, customer service number, just call them. So this is a quick recap that you need to remember, like shop only the trusted stores, pay with credit cards, and, look for the padlocks, avoid the public Wi-Fi, slow down the for urgent language, be wary of the huge. Do not be worried, like, be wary with the huge discounts, and, check reviews first, and hover before the link. Before clicking the link, just hover down, like what's going on. So thanks for watching. So my suggestion would be like slow down, check the details, and trust your instincts online. So like, subscribe, and leave your comment. So thank you so much, DJI seniors, and this is our website. This is our mission to teach the seniors. Thank you so much.